Welcome back to the classroom. Come on in, no late pass required. Today, we are continuing our watch through of The Last of Us Season 1 with Episode 2 titled Infected. Now, obviously, this could mean several different things because we already know what this show is all about at this point. But needless to say, if you didn't check out the last episode reaction, so the very first episode, make sure to check the card up in the top right hand corner because wow, was it an emotional roller coaster for me from start to finish, from absolute stress induced tense all the way through to emotional, heartbreaking, like sobbing my eyes out, to hopeful, to intrigued, to like everything about the show they set up so well in the first episode. And it was one of those episodes where it just kept on adding on layers and layers and layers. And obviously the people who are portraying all these characters, Bella Ramsey as Ellie and Pedro Pascal as Joel, are definitely some standouts. Really liked what we saw from Nico Parker with Sarah Miller. Unfortunately, her time not lasting very long. Tommy being very good. Tess is starting to become a big favorite. Marlene was excellent. But I'm curious to see where they end up going with this here, because obviously we know we got to see in the first like 30 to 40 minutes of the first episode, getting to see a bit of how things started and the chaos that ensued as a result, and then getting to kind of live in the world for a bit. Like they took their time kind of portraying what it is that was happening, what it was like to live in this world. And they don't even show us Joel right away. They show a kid being infected, getting found by this sort of military group, and them killing him without remorse, just like throwing him in the back of a van and saying like, all right, time to throw him in the fire. And obviously a great characterization moment for Joel, kind of showing that his humanity is just so gone. The amount of PTSD that he struggles with is beyond insane, and with good reason. We know that he struggles with adapting now. At this point, he is just kind of surviving. He's no longer living. And the same can be said for a lot of people, but for him in particular, it's very much the case. And so at this moment in time, he has now been given a new purpose. By chance encounter, trying to get sort of like a black arms deal battery for a truck, he unfortunately was double crossed several times, and him and Tess go and try to find said battery, only to find out that this battery was not worth what it was they were trying to pay. And as such is when we get into a bit of a fight with Marlene and the Fireflies. And obviously we know that this can be an issue because, well, the Fireflies and the military are kind of at odds at this point. But Joel is given a mission at this point and basically said, like, I'm injured. I will get you everything you need. Not only will I get you a battery, I'll just get you a fully, like, armed truck complete with everything you need to go and find Tommy and whatnot. Like, and all you have to do is deliver this girl to where we need you to get her to. And obviously at first he's like, well, I don't really want to, because he's kind of seeing his daughter, his dead daughter. And so he's a little hesitant, but then obviously as he gets her out with Tess, we come to find out that the reason why Ellie is so important is because she was bitten yet did not turn. Something that should not be possible. And as such, her importance becomes very relevant very fast, but Joel doesn't even seem to care. He goes into full on PTSD episode mode where he goes off on one of the soldiers who he had been selling drugs to earlier on. And I just think that this is only going to continue from here on out. He had a flashback and he's going to continue this PTSD until he confronts it, which for a show like this, we'll have to see if he ends up confronting it. But I'm ready to get into this episode, so I hope you guys are. So without further ado, let's jump right into the episode. I've got a cat here for comfort this time around. But I think we just need to jump into it. Oh, we're back to the pre-times. Oh, Indonesia. Wonder what they're doing here. Are they showing like origin for the disease? Something else, maybe? Wonder what this is all about. I do in fact get the feeling here that we're looking at somebody who, you know, for patient 0. Yeah, I get the feeling like this is the discovery of when the fungus was when the fungus was able to cross over to humans.
Ini opio cordyceps.
Menggunakan klorazol untuk mempersiapkan slide.
Kami gunakan sebagai persiapan pengambilan sampel dari tubuh manusia, Bu Ratna.
Two samples taken from a human. Yep.
Cordyceps tidak bisa bertahan pada manusia.
Except this time it did.
Ibu merasa mual. Sebaiknya ibu segera keluar.
Please exit quickly. With her all sealed up like that? Oh, alright. Well, we're not going to be able to show that. Now I understand what they meant by the nudity part. Oh my goodness, they shot them. Immediately didn't even, like, attempt to keep her around. Oh, yep. That looks like a bite mark. So, not patient 0, but just simply... Yeah. Oh, yep. That is the fungus inside growing. Yep. So not patient 0, but just the first patient that they found where this is occurring, and they're obviously nervous. Yep. Something tells me she's gonna find more of the fungus here. Oh, jeez. Oh, this is gnarly. Yep, she found some more of the fungus in there. Yep. Oh, and it's moving. Oh, and it's moving. Oh, and it's still moving. Oh, get the hell out. Get the hell out. Holy shit. Oh, yeah, that's it's a little nerve-wracking for sure. I'd want something stronger than tea.
Jadi kapan ini terjadinya, Pak?
Kurang lebih 30 jam yang lalu, Bu.
Di mana?
Di pabrik tepung dan gabah di barat kota.
Flour and grain factory. Oh, wow, they're really leaning into this.
Menggigit 3 orang di antaranya.
Bit 3 of them.
Mengunci perempuan itu di kamar mandi sampai kemudian polisi datang. Perempuan itu mencoba menyerang dan terpaksa harus ditembak.
They shot her. Yeah, already started spreading.
Sayangnya beberapa jam kemudian telah menjadi keharusan sesuai dengan prosedur.
They had to all be killed.
Mereka harus tetap.
Yep. Ah. Seeing the beginnings of this, but how does it get out?
Kami tidak tahu, Ibu.
Yeah.
Jadi artinya mereka masih
Yep, still out there. Oh, jeez. That's how it started. Very quick to spread.
14 orang hilang.
14. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's not even able to hold that. That is the worst possible scenario.
Bu Ratna kemarin, kami butuh vaksin.
Oh, there is nothing that can deal with a fungus like that. It's not a bacteria. It's not a virus. You don't get vaccines for that.
telah menghabiskan uang dengarkan saya baik-baik. Tidak ada obat.
No. Yep. Nah.
Jadi apa yang harus kami lakukan?
Hope that it doesn't get worse. Or there is nothing you can do.
Bom,
Oh, blow the place up.
mulailah pengoboman. Bom seluruh
or others will fall as well.
orang yang ada di dalamnya.
Oh, that is horrifying. Oh, yeah, that would terrify anybody.
Maaf, saya hanya ingin bersama dengan keluarga, dengan suami dan anak.
She knows it's end times. That's it. It's done for. This is still way too damn realistic for my taste. I think that's another reason why this is probably one of the most terrifying renditions of zombies, because like fungal infections like this are the most terrifying things, are the most realistic to cause the most severe amount of damage. And we're back to, I say current times, but you know, it's our current story. Oh, wow. That's slightly creepy. Oh, yeah. They're still terrified she's gonna turn right on them.
What was Marlene doing with an infected kid?
I'm not infected.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
She found me after I was bitten.
And she didn't shoot you.
Clearly not. She locked me up and had her guys test me every day to see if I was getting sick. Really impressed them was the fact that I didn't turn into a fucking monster.
Yeah, you know.
Can I please?
Fine. Back there, you can find a spot.
I can understand their apprehension.
There's not gonna be anything bad in here?
Just you.
Oh, funny.
Super sanitary. He probably didn't sleep at all. He's still a little shaken up.
Maybe a hairline. It'll heal fast.
I don't think that's what she's concerned about.
And no killer.
Well, better them than us. You need to stop talking about this kid like she's got some kind of life in front of her.
Well, she does. You just don't know it yet, buddy. He's struggling with that hand there. He really went hard on that guy.
Or until they get it from smugglers. Guess not you guys.
I love her so much.
Hey.
What?
Hey.
So answer my question.
Or she knows what they're trying to do with her.
She told me not to tell anybody, and I'm telling the first people that they're working on a cure.
I've heard this before.
And whatever happened to me is
Is
the
the
key
key
to
to
finding.
finding the vaccine? That's what this is? We've heard this a million times. Vaccines, man. We need to go back.
So he's clearly not a believer in that regard.
Let's just finish it. We get what we want.
Yeah, hefty payday. That's for sure.
If she so much as twitches.
Don't.
Not bad. Not bad.
Okay.
She's funny. These are all just so perfectly cast.
Can I have a gun?
Absolutely not.
Okay, fine. I'll just throw a fucking sandwich at them.
Let's see what this world looks like.
Yeah. Looks different in the daylight, huh?
Yes, it does. That collapsed over building like that. It will eventually fall all the way, but it's almost a beauty and a
Moving.
peace to it that's oddly calming. It's very odd to explain, but like it is oddly calming.
They hit most of the big cities like this. They had to slow the spread somehow. Worked here, but it didn't in most places.
Wow. Started bombing people. I mean, they took her advice. Started just blowing stuff up.
It's the long way or the we're fucking dead way.
Well, I vote long way, just based on that limited information.
We have to check it from the hotel first.
And place is still set up. Life was immediately put on hold.
You know the old mall in the QZ?
The one that's sealed off and boarded up and no one's supposed to go in ever? That one?
Yep, that would be the one.
Whenever I snuck in. Thought I got away, but
So it was just you in there alone?
Not so much. She's lying there.
14.
Wow. I mean, you got some balls on you, sister.
Thanks.
I would say she's definitely taking that as a compliment.
Nobody's gonna be coming after you, right? Like mom, dad, boyfriend.
I'm an orphan, and no.
Dating options are probably a little limited.
So there aren't super infected that explode fungus spores on you?
Shit, I hope not.
The split open heads that see in the dark like bats?
Yeah, those are very much things that exist. Oh boy.
Let's keep moving.
You don't want to be out here at night. That's for damn sure. Ain't you just retaking everything? Oh geez, I thought... Oh man. Frog going across the piano like that.
You ever stay in a place like this?
No, a little out of our league.
How do you even know what this is?
Have you heard of books? Wait, are you going in there?
Jeez, perfection.
Yeah, we gotta get to the stairwell on the other side.
No, smart ass. I mean,
I don't know how I was supposed to know that.
That's gonna be uncomfy for a while.
This is so gross. Get out.
Her childhood joy is incredible.
Yes, sir. I would like your finest suite, please. Yes, ma'am. Luggage. Yes, ma'am. Right away, ma'am.
you're a weird kid.
I'm a weird kid.
Oh, jeez. Okay, alright, bit of a jump scare time. I am already
You okay?
in love with her and her character here. Just, she is phenomenal. Her childhood enjoyment comes from some much different sources, but they're still good sources nonetheless.
You try climbing 10 fucking floors with our knees. See how you feel.
I feel that.
You can meet him.
They're so nice to her. Oh, please be careful. I get the feeling like... Why do I remember something about Tess? Like, what happens to her? I don't like this at all. Especially the name of the episode. Oh, we get our bonding moment. Maybe. Much as he doesn't want to bond with her.
Nice knife.
Trying to reach out to you.
Where'd you learn to do that?
The circus.
He's too tired for this shit.
Where are you from?
Texas,
What about Tess?
Detroit. It's in Michigan.
I go to school. I know where Detroit is.
Or at least they probably... Where it used to be, I should say.
So, how'd you end up in Boston?
Pass. No more questions about me.
He doesn't want to go into it any more than she does.
How do infected live?
No, I thought you went to school.
It's a really shitty one.
But there's others. Been walking around about 20 years.
Boy, that's not great.
Killed lots of them.
Yep, that doesn't shock me at all.
Was it hard? Like knowing they were people once?
No.
Sometimes.
Oh, that's bit of a moment of vulnerability.
Last night.
Unless it's something else that is of concern. Oh, no. What? What the hell? Oh, jeez. They're all just crawling around on top of each other.
They're connected.
More than you know. The fungus also grows underground. Long fibers like wires, some of them stretching over a mile.
Aye.
Find a patch of cordyceps in one place, and you can wake a dozen infected from somewhere else. Now they know where you are, now they come.
Oh,
They're immune from being ripped apart. You understand?
that
Important
is stressful.
to keep you alive.
You can see them like moving based off of the sun.
We're not going that way.
No.
Museum.
Short way. That's oh, I can see the fungus on the walls there. Yep. That is just a big old fancy don't go inside, like do not enter.
From the top floor.
Dead. Burned out.
It's bone dry. Could mean they're all finally dead in there.
If we come up against anything, you get behind us and you stay there, okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a spare hand.
Congratulations.
Trying to say like she can help. I don't trust her quite that much yet. Oy vey. Oh. Not good. Not good. Super stressed out already. Oh, you guys gotta be super cautious here. Old museum artifacts, that's not gonna make this any easier. See a mannequin, it might not be a mannequin. That was a person.
Yeah. Cooked.
Oh, finally some fucking luck.
It's not gonna be that
That's why in
lucky.
the first place.
Shit.
That's a recent kill.
What the fuck did that?
Something way worse.
I don't hear it.
Who would you hear?
Oh, no, 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 no.
Something did that. Because I've been attacked by one and it wasn't like that.
Ah,
Okay, from this point forward, we are silent. Not quiet. Silent.
it's a clicker. It's a clicker. Oh, great. Here comes the adrenaline again. This would be an awful place to have to survive in. That's too much creaking. I hate that. Oh, no. That's gonna stir up some shit. I swear if anything starts making noise. God, it's so much of it. You gotta be kidding me. God, they're all just piled up there, just chilling. Well, this does kind of answer some fun zombie-related questions about, like, what happens when they're just left to their own devices for a while with these. With these zombies, they just fizzle out as the fungus dries up. There's definitely stuff moving around upstairs. Oh, I hate this. We have to watch every single step that they take, and every single one of these steps is terrifying. That dude didn't just, she didn't just open her eyes, right? That fungal infected thing there didn't just open their eyes. I hope not. But he's staying super close. Oh, everything just caved in. Well, they're not going back that way. Nope. No, 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 no. No noise, no noise, no noise, no noise. Oh. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I swear they're gonna come around. Oh, geez, we're about to get our first look at the clickers here. Don't pack in anything, careful. Oh, goody, you're surrounded. Oh, not good. Yeah, that's him basically saying they listen, they can't see. That is stressful as hell. Oh, geez, walking right by him. Oh, man. How are you supposed to kill something like that? Oh, jeez. Don't get bitten. Oh, boy. And he lost his big weapon. How are you supposed to kill one of those things? Oh, giving a distraction there. And they can't see, though, because the fungus has grown so much into their head. Oh, man. He's gotta reload silently. Oh, it's gonna be right next to him. It's gonna be right freaking next to him. Yep. Oh, nope. Yep. I don't like that. Oh, those practical effects are too good. Use those empty bullets. Those empty bullet shells to cause some distractions. Oh, that's not good. Oh, jeez. Oh, it's so close. Oh, that's so close. Oh, man, that's so close. Oh, man, that was so damn close. Oh, that's a good shot. Yeah, don't be stingy. Nice hit. Who doesn't know where she is? Got the shot in. Oh. Gonna tear away some of that brain matter there. God, those things are freaky as hell.
You alright?
Twisted ankle.
You fucking kidding me? I mean, if it was gonna happen to one of us.
Oh, it definitely happened to her.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
She got bitten again, jeez. I get the feeling it's not a twisted ankle.
This is wood.
God, that is ripped straight out of the game. Oh.
Probably more ahead.
So we'll deal with it then. I got it. I got it.
Yep, she's not revealing the whole truth. She got bit.
Kid.
I like to think for once maybe we can actually win.
Yeah, her
Go watch her.
her days are numbered. Her hours are numbered. This thing takes course a little too quickly. I think I remember now. I think she ended up getting bitten. I don't know how they end up leaving off, but
hope for?
Jury's still out. But man, you can't deny that view.
Oh. That's right from the game.
Come on, let's get there before it's dark.
Yeah. She's moving with a purpose. Borrowed time. Ah, he knows. Oh, I wonder if he's like starting to relate a little too much to her. Getting closer and he doesn't want that, and a little shift to his watch there. Oh, she's walking with her back to him in the circumstance that he has to kill her. There is a certain beauty to it all. It's hard to deny that it's certainly a beauty to the apocalypse. Oh, there's gonna be like a trap of some kind, maybe? It's a pretty serious looking truck, jeez. Oh, that's a lot of blood, jeez. Someone beat them to it. There's a fungus related things. Oh. Oh, jeez. Or is it fighting? Oh man, you can never know what the actual threats are here.
Joe,
Empty truck.
what the fuck is going on?
I don't know.
Oh, somebody went inside.
They went inside.
Tess!
Come on.
Tess!
She's throwing caution to the wind here. Jeez. That's a whole lot of dead folks. A lot of weapons in there.
I mean, there's gotta be a fucking radio or something, right?
Unless they took everything of value.
Vedra?
No.
Oh.
Got bit. The healthy ones fought the sick ones. Everyone lost. Tess!
Oh, jeez.
We are going home.
It's not my fucking home!
Yeah, she's not able to go home.
Our luck had to run out sooner or later.
Fuck. She's infected.
Yeah. Yeah.
Show me.
Oh no, on her neck. Oh man.
Oops.
That would be why she was getting a little aggressive there. Or maybe she's just nervous. She's ticking time bomb. Checking to see if she's showing the same thing.
This is real. Josh is fucking real.
Oh, she's getting the tremors already.
I need you to get her to Bill and Frank's. I never ask you for anything, not to feel the way I felt, not to let you shut the fuck up.
No.
This is your chance.
Oh.
You get her there. Please say yes, Joel. Please. Oh, fuck!
The fungus claiming it. Just moving right around. And into skin. Uh-oh. Oh, you hit one. Now they're all coming. Not good. The initial clicking. Not good. Here comes all the others. How the hell did they get out?
How many?
All of them. Maybe a minute.
Oh, she's gonna blow them all to Kingdom Come.
Making sure that they don't follow you.
She's gonna go out her own way. Holy shit. This is her decision.
Say who you can say.
Oh. Save who you can save.
Get off me, you fucker! Not going with you!
She was... Oh, man. She's going out in some blaze of glory here. They're ignoring her. She's already infected. Oh, come on with the damn lighter. They're going right up to her. She's infected. They don't need to do anything. They recognize her. Oh, that is awful. Come on. Yes! For one last act before she's infected. Oh, man. Well, fire seems to work very well on them, but... Oh, that was horrifying. Holy shit. Trying to infect her faster. Just Joel and Ellie now. Doesn't really have a choice now. It's either follow him or go on your own, and he's at least a little safer. So we just finished watching The Last of Us Season 1, Episode 2, Infected, and I'm still kind of recovering a little bit here. Like, I already know that this show is going to really mess with me something fierce. Like, my adrenaline cannot handle this right now. Like, my body just cannot handle it. But like, it's hard to look away. It's a show that just takes you right in and really brings you into the world, and it is very, very hard to fight against it. And evidently it's very hard to fight against this infection, to fight against this fungus that has been able to mutate to a point that it can infect humans. And as we clearly see from the first part of this episode here, I would say probably the first like 10 to 12 minutes or so, we get to kind of see where the infection first originated. And once again, doubling down on that whole like grain factory thing. Like, it was a fungus that managed to infect certain like flour and grains and all that were being used by humans. And we clearly see some of the factory workers were the first to go. And we see this renowned scientist be brought in by I think it was Indonesia, the Indonesian government, and they're brought in to basically say, like, is this what you think it is? Like, we are super concerned here. What do we do? How do we fix this? And she says, like, you don't fix this, you bomb the shit out of it, because if you don't bomb this place, everywhere else will fall. There is no cure. There is no way to stop this. This is the end of everything. And clearly they either didn't listen, or they didn't do a good job, or it was just something where the fungus just could not be stopped. And once again, a little bit too real of a scene, especially in a post-COVID world where so many people died from a virus that clearly it was a virus. You know, they were able to eventually generate a vaccination, but with something like this, it's a fungus that's very difficult to take care of. We all know in the real world here, if something like this were to happen, we'd be screwed royally in every way, shape, or form possible, because there is no way to fight against this. There's only those who manage to survive. And as such, we then cut immediately to kind of the overall theme here. We see Ellie being watched very carefully by Tess and Joel, And clearly they're nervous. Like, they're seeing somebody who has been bitten on their arm, who should be infected, yet in a day's time nothing has happened. They were bitten, and all of a sudden, like, there's nothing that is happening to them. It is just like they appear to be immune. And Tess, a little more of an idealist, and Joel is very much the pessimist. There is no cure, like, there is no way out of this, like, and I don't blame him. He's somebody who, once again, has lost most of his faith in humanity after losing his daughter. Of course, he's not going to believe any of this, and this is him kind of fighting against that, because for him, another big issue is that he cannot be hopeful. If he is hopeful, then that means that he can be broken again. And he just cannot seem to handle that. He has already been broken so much that any sort of lingering hope will only make things worse. And this is kind of the duality that we see between Tess and Joel. And obviously we know that it kind of stays that way for a while as they start to explore things. Joel is definitely a little more business as usual type of deal, and Tess seems a little more invested as time goes on. They try the long way, and of course the long way now involves several infected out on the streets just chilling with each other, hundreds of them, and that right there is kind of an issue. But it is really fascinating how they showed how, like, as the sun was moving, they would like flip over and almost like move with the sun, almost as if they are either trying to move out of it or move into it. It was kind of unclear. I think, if I had to guess, they don't want to be seen by the sun because it probably dries them up, kind of like what we saw with some of the other fungus that was just kind of coating the ground outside. And as such, they decide to go a different path, and this is where things go south, because I faintly recognized this scene, and I knew that something was going to happen to Tess, and I couldn't remember what exactly it was. And clearly we see why with the clickers. Oh my freaking goodness, those damn clickers. I knew they were gonna come eventually, but the practicality of these special effects that they use, the costume design, makeup, like, if this didn't win a number of awards, I will be severely disappointed, because at the very least, costume and makeup department deserve all the praise in the world, because wow, is that clicker form so horrifying. And the fact that this is not even going to be the worst we're going to see, because obviously we know that they kind of tease at the idea of like getting so like engorged with all of these spores and whatnot. We know they I believe they're called bloaters. That's not Left 4 Dead, right? I sometimes get my zombies all mixed up in a bunch, but the bloaters are obviously some major issues that we will come across at one point or another. But these clickers are still horrifying to me. At least bloaters are slow moving, whereas these clickers are fast moving and rely on noise that you make, which that entire scene of them trying to sneak around is so stressful. Like, the fact that they linger on some of these shots as they are waiting is so terrifying. But it was a funny, humanizing moment where we see Ellie actually kind of defend Joel for a moment, and her getting bit, not having anything affect her. Like, she thankfully blocks. And I think in that moment, like, I think Joel is starting to open up to her a little bit more, as we see with him kind of looking at his watch as she is walking away after having that amazing line that we see in the game. Like, that one hell of a view. But he can't be that viewer. It was something like that. And as such, like, all of that kind of contributing to, like, Joel is almost starting to have more hope. He's starting to restore a bit of the pieces that have been broken, and he's worried because he knows what happened the last time that this happens. And I'm fully predicting well, obviously we know this from the game, from what limited knowledge I know of it. Yeah, he's gonna get invested in her very fast, and it's not gonna go over well for many other people. And for him, it's just going to be such a struggle to have somebody else that he could potentially lose again. And I really do think, like, I wouldn't be surprised if next episode we get a lot of bonding time between the two of them, because they gotta kind of build up that trust in each other. Because right now, there was a bit more trust with Ellie and Tess, and obviously we see where Tess ended up at the end of the episode here, which we'll talk about in just a second. But they need to develop some more trust, because right now they're kind of at each other's throats, and that's not going to be helping when there's so many other threats that exist out there. And obviously they need to be able to work together, otherwise neither of them will survive. As we see with Tess, unfortunately, she goes off screen for a bit during the clicker scene, and initially I thought that she'd gotten bit in the ankle, and like I was kind of getting those thoughts coming back to, like, I know that something bad happens to her, but I don't remember exactly what. And I was wrong. It wasn't her ankle. She did actually just roll her ankle, but the bite on her, like, neck, shoulder area was really bad. Like, really, really, really bad. And you could see that it was spreading. She was already starting to have, like, the tremors and whatnot. And so she knew, like, her time was coming in close. And unfortunately, the Firefly base that they get to, some got infected, others tried to fight back, and it ended up poorly for everyone in the process. But it's shortly after that big reveal, and the fact that these infected, like, one of the infected starts to move around, and Joel has to shoot him in order to keep them safe. That unfortunately draws the attention of several others, and you can see even, like, the fungus go into the hands of the infected that was killed by Joel, and then you see it happen to some of the other infected, and you can tell, like, right away, like, oh, well, that right there, it's the fungus communicating. It kind of seems to operate on a hive mind, which anything that operates on a hive mind is horrifying in and of itself as well, because obviously it means that you mess with one of them, you're messing with all of them. And as such, one of the more heartbreaking scenes of this particular episode, Tess wanting to go out on her own terms. And already that scene was going to be really, really bad. And, you know, her struggling to light the lighter. She's horrified as this infected comes up to her. And almost like you can see, like, she starts to accept her fate. I thought for a moment she wasn't going to be able to manage to pull the trigger, that she was just going to have to accept her fate, because she already has that connection with the hive mind, and the hive mind already kind of knows that she is infected, and that horrible sort of like fungus going from mouth to mouth, like I thought for a moment like we were gonna see her just turn right then and there, but then she finally manages to light it, and thank goodness, because that would have been a terrible way to go out, like making out with Funky McGee over there. But clearly we see that there is definitely going to be some bumps on the road ahead now that Tess is gone, because that is somebody who Ellie started to trust, Joel did trust. Once again, somebody in both of their lives getting torn away. And we obviously know from some of Ellie's backstory, which something tells me we're going to be getting that at some point or another, because let's just break our hearts all over again. I just know that things are not going to get easier. It's only going to get worse as this goes. Like, none of this is going to be okay. And unfortunately, I'm along for the ride, because I'm invested at this point, and I'm invested in these characters, and obviously I want to play the game at some point. I am horrified to go through that first scene with the clickers there, because I know they tore it straight from the game, and I'm already not ready, but obviously I'll keep you guys posted on that. So let me know what you guys thought. I would love to hear some of your thoughts, because right now this is, yes, a beautiful world, but it is a dangerous world at the same time. And sometimes, you know, they go hand in hand. So leave your comments down below, any sort of theories, anything you wanted to mention about my take, and make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on anything. But in the meantime, class, you are officially dismissed, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out, everybody.